good, y'all? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. I am definitely your host, KB. We're gonna chop it up for a few minutes. And I make me some dinner. I got my drink. We eating some steak and a cucumber and tomato salad for dinner with a little seared white onion. I want to talk a little bit today about, so this is this thing that's going around about the teacher. I won't say her name. I'm pretty sure y'all watch the internet. Y'all know who I'm talking about. About her dress code. Me personally, I don't care about it. I care to a certain extent. But here's my take on it. And I've had this conversation before, so I'm going to have it again. I care to a certain extent because if you just got out of high school and you went to college, you wanted to come back and teach. You come back and teach high school. I'm not saying that this is what this teacher did. I'm just saying in general. And you come back and you teach high school kids. I don't care anything about that. None at all. That's what you wanted to do. That's what you wanted to do. That's what you wanted to do. Fine. However, being what you are, possibly 25, and you just got out of high school not too long ago, and you come back and you teach high school, you dress how you dress. You dress like you going to brunch, or you dress like you just came from brunch. You come dressed like y'all having a fashion show at a high school. Not acceptable, in my opinion. Now, I feel, and this is my own personal opinion, that there should be an age limit. Okay? An age limit. If you are 25, you should not be teaching high school kids. If you are 35 and up, you should be teaching high school kids. Okay? 25 should be teaching elementary school. Middle school is barely pushing it. Because these kids do not look like kids when I grew up. I'm not that old. I'm only 42. So you can just imagine from then until now. The kids I grew up with didn't look like the kids of today. The girls look like grown as women. I didn't get these until the latter part of middle school. Okay? And I'm trying to hold on to them. These little boys don't look shit like little boys. They look like grown ass men. Period. They look like grown ass men. I don't understand it. And so for a teacher, especially a female teacher, to come to school, teach a middle school and a high school at that age, I don't know how old the person is. I'm just saying for me, she could be 25, 20. Anyway, you still in your 20s. You just graduated not too long ago. Okay? Now, any kid, in the middle schoolers they just as worse as the high schoolers. Middle school kids, middle school boys, middle school girls, they are the worst. Not all of them, just some. They are the worst. And you come back or you come to school for a fashion show in front of these little boys, in front of these little girls. Like, is it a fashion show or is it a classroom? Is it a school? Is it a runway? Because you know school hallways is long as shit. Is it a runway going on? I don't care personally how a teacher dresses. It's the age for me, because you got to realize the kids these days don't give no fucks. None whatsoever. None. Do you understand?
These the boys, these the girls give no fucks.
And it is crazy. Like, I don't care like how a teacher dresses is to a certain extent. And it's not all teachers, you know what I'm saying? It's just the age gap in not even a big of a gap when you got middle school and high school. It's not a really big of a gap unless you in the 12th grade and they just started like the 8th grade. But again, it's not that big of a gap. I've seen some middle school girls that look like they belong in the 12th grade and they just in the 6th. You see what I'm saying? And this goes not just for the women, it goes for the men as well. Because I've seen teachers, but they stuff just out. Like, put that up. Are you at school? Are you, what are you doing? What? And again, kids don't give not two fucks. They will say something, especially these little girls. Listen, these kids are not they not the same. Like how I grew up. I wasn't thinking about none of that. And how the teachers grew up when I was in school. You wasn't seeing none of that. They may have had on a nice blouse, a long skirt. Hell, the motherfuckers damn near came down to their ankles. You feel what I'm saying? Even the men teachers, nice slacks, loafers, a nice shirt. When, I don't know how old everybody is on this, but when you were going to school, how many times have you seen your teacher come to school in a hoodie? How many times have you seen your teacher come to school with some stilettos, pumps in the club? You ain't never seen no shit like that. Never. At least I haven't. Ain't none of my teachers came to school with no hoodies. Ain't none of my teachers came to school with, if it was some tennis shoes, and if they did wear tennis shoes, the women, their skirts was down to their ankle, and they wore tennis shoes. I've never, even the principal, I remember my old principal, Mr. Brown, I think that was his name. Man had on a suit every time you saw him, even though I was in his office. That man had on a suit every time I saw him. Never have I ever seen that man in no hoodie, no tight ass skinny jeans. Like, the ladies, even when it was even if he had like a program going on, you never seen them teachers dress. Number one, they was too tired to dress up. What? They come to school with some busted up tennis shoes. Probably not that busted up. They come to school with some tennis shoes on, some jeans, mom jeans at that. You know, the ones that go way up here. I've never seen my teachers, none of them, dress like how they dressed. All the way up into high school. Never saw none of my teachers dressed like that. And they were old school teachers. They were old teachers. It's like now these teachers coming straight out of college. And some of them go back to the school where they taught it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Imagine you going off to college, coming to be a teacher, coming back to the school where you were just graduated from, and seeing one of your classmates in your classroom. Come on, man. Come on. Like, y'all just had a fucking pizza party for graduation. What are you doing? What are you doing? We was just at Dave and Buster's. We was just at prom. We had a hotel prom. What are you saying? I just danced with you at prom. What do you mean you got held back? Now you in my class? Like, come on, man. That's just my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I just feel like it should be an age limit on it. If you are 21 through 25, or 21 through 28, 21 through 30, you should be teaching elementary school kids. 30 through 40, middle school. 35 and beyond, high school. Cause what are we doing? If you're gonna dress like that, you might as well just not even come to work. And I don't have a problem with it. It's just, you gotta look at where you at. You gotta look at these kids. You gotta pay attention to their mind frame. Some of them ain't got it all. Some of them don't give a fuck. Like, if you're gonna be a teacher, be a teacher. Cause at the end of the day, they gotta go out into the professional world. They go, what are you showing them? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, cool. That's what you do. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I just wanted to rant to y'all for a few minutes. I'm gonna sip on my little drink, and I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.